Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about our journey on our honeymoon as concealed carry permit holders. What an incredible experience that was. Now, tip for you, if you are engaged, planning your wedding, seriously, do a honeymoon. If you wait on your honeymoon, honestly, I feel like you will never do it. So do it. That's just one thing. It was incredible. The time that you have together after your special day is truly amazing, and that's something that you don't want to miss. So this is what we did. We had no idea where we wanted to go. Because of COVID, we couldn't travel too much, and honestly, we didn't want to go through the hassle of showing your COVID cards, getting vaccinated, and all of that fun stuff. So we decided to stay within the United States. Our destination was Vashon, Washington. Now, super random, and everyone's like, why are you going to Washington? It's super odd that you guys are going to Washington. And I said, yeah, well. So what happened is we got onto Airbnb, and honestly, Washington was just our final place where we narrowed down our Airbnbs. It wasn't like, we're gonna go to Washington and this is it. No, what we did is we got an Airbnb. I picked a couple of locations, made sure that it was all to ourselves, secluded area, hot tub, and just a place that we could relax. So I had like 50 choices. Justin narrowed it down pretty quick to one location, and that was Washington. Now, the travel there, we did not fly. We ended up driving because that's part of the adventure and that's what we wanted. So we went through Utah, Idaho, up into Oregon, and then dropped us back into Washington. Now, Oregon, we are not recognized in Oregon as Utah concealed carry permit holders. So we had to make sure that our firearms were locked up, not readily accessible, and unboated through Oregon. Now, Washington does recognize us as Utah permit holders, so we made sure while we were in Oregon it was locked up. There was a couple of Indian reservations that we decided to pass through because you cannot have your firearm on an Indian reservation, so we decided to pick a different gas station. Now, Indian reservations you can be on if you were on the highway or interstate. Other than that, you could not be on that Indian reservation. So we decided to hit a couple of gas stations just right off the freeway that was not on Indian reservation. Now, gas was crazy. It was probably like $1,000 just in gas. Holy cow. We just asked for donations to our honeymoon for our wedding, and it was perfect. So thank you so much who donated. We truly do appreciate you and love you guys. So now while we're in Washington, we had a cabin to ourselves. It was beautiful. Check it out if you ever want to get away. Oh my gosh, the ocean life was beautiful. The birds, there were sea lions, sea otters, and a whole bunch of dolphins. It was incredible. We're on an island, so we had to take a ferry, and that was out of our comfort zones for the both of us. Super awkward taking your truck onto a boat and it taking you to a different place. It was a fun experience. Obviously, I'm sheltered because I think that's like super crazy, but it's fine. We did it. Everything was great. They did not check our vehicle for firearms. It was great. It could have been in their policy, but we decided to just figure it out. If it came down to it, then we would just figure it out there if anything were to happen or if we were not able to take our firearms. But nobody did search us and everything was fine. So once we got onto the island, we found our Airbnb spot and it was beautiful. This cabin was amazing. We stayed there for 5 days. And then while we were there, we both had our firearms and we just made sure that they were right next to us when we fell asleep. There wasn't a ton of wildlife there. There's a couple of deer that we had noticed, and so we just made sure that we were responsible. If we were not using our firearm, we made sure that they were locked up during the night. We just had them on our nightstands in the drawer just in case, because you always gotta make sure that you're protected. That's when you're most vulnerable, is like when you're in the bathroom or in the shower, when you're sleeping. So we just made sure that we had our firearms with us. during that time. Now, traveling back, instead of going through Oregon, we decided to go to Montana and then down through Idaho and then Utah. Because we were recognized, we knew that we were recognized, we know that we would have been safe if we had to use our firearm, and we just did not want to go through Oregon at all. Now, I know Oregon is beautiful and it's amazing, and maybe we will experience that one time, but we decided not to during our honeymoon. Super funny. We had just married on the back of our truck. B wrote just married on the back of our truck. It's so funny. Someone was honking at us and Justin got so mad, and I said, baby, we have just married on the back of our truck. And you could just see, he was like, oh, okay, good. I was like, it's fine, don't get road rage. But oh my gosh, it was funny. There were so many honks, so many people just cheering us on. It was an amazing experience. We literally did nothing. We sat on the deck for 5 days and it was truly incredible. We did hit up a lighthouse that wasn't open, but it's fine. We did do that, and then we did go to the Dragon Head, I believe it's called, and we got some hard cider. Still haven't tried it till this day, but I'll let you know when we do. I'm kind of nervous to try it, that's why we didn't crack the bottles yet. But I want to know, did you go on honeymoon? Did you take your firearm? And what was your final destination? Okay, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to switch out your grips on your 1911. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, you guys, I hope you stay safe, and until next time, bye.